Forget wine, women, and wealth. Give me a calm sea and a good book, and I'm happy.
My father was all the family I ever had. I felt so lost when he died. But the crew of the Red Wave's my family now.
The warm sand of elsewhere is far away from here.
Everything's in order.
Yes?
The winking skeever's got warm beds and cold mead. You look like you could use both. I've been instructed to tell all visitors that the Lady LSF has everything under control. Solitude is as glorious as they said it was. Until next time.
Take a look. Mm-hmm.
Need something?
Good morning.
Need something? Solitude's been the capital of Skyrim as long as I can remember. Most of the High Kings of Skyrim were Jarls of Solitude first. Well, let's see, what else? The Bard's College is here, and the main office of the East Empire Company. If you need it, you can get a room for a fair price at the Winking Skeever, just inside the main gate. Good day.
It is a strange sight. The white flakes that sometimes fall from the sky.
I welcome you, friend. How may I serve you? Quite the opposite, in fact. The soldiers are some of our best customers, for we offer supplies and wares they cannot obtain by other means. It was Risad's idea to come here now, while the land is in turmoil. Where others saw only danger, he saw opportunity. It is Risad who owns the 3 trading caravans that travel the roads of Skyrim. Long ago, I was an orphan on the streets of Corinth. I stowed away aboard a trade ship that brought me here. It was Risad who found me. He provided the funds to start this caravan and put me in charge of it. I owe him more than I could ever hope to repay. Take a look. May your road lead you to warm sands. Tools, wares, and weapons. All for sale at fair prices.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here, or you'll end up like Rogvir. You're just in time to say hello to Rogvir. He's the sorry bastard who's going to be executed. A gate guard who let Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he killed the High King.
Goods and wares of all kinds, and all convenient.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions. Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes. Not right now.
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High King. Best she know now, Advar.
You're all heart, Vivian.
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Boo!
A man opens a gate and they cut his head off? Doesn't seem right to me.
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
This should have drawn it out some more. He deserved a slower death.
Rogvir, why did it have to be like this?
Good riddance to bad rubbish, I say.
I still can't believe he knew what he was doing when he opened that gate.
I think I expected more.
It shouldn't have been like this.
Welcome to Bits and Pieces. I'm sure you'll find what you need here. Viren said you got here just before the execution. Must have been a lovely first sight. Baron's my husband. He works the forge up at Castle Dower. I barely see him nowadays, what with him filling orders for the army. No, that was an ugly affair. High King Torig's death has turned the whole town on its head. Between you and me, he wasn't even that good a king. All of those rambling speeches about the Empire this and the Empire that. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Come back to Bits and Pieces anytime.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
It's your time to do with as you please. But what about those who depend on you so much? You help. Please, take pity on an old madman.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
A method to your madness, and your madness is the method and the melody. A method to your madness, and your madness is the method and the melody.
Hello, my child. RK watch over you. You mean Rogvir? Yes, I made an appeal to Captain Aldous. He allowed Rogvir to have a proper Nord burial, as is the custom in Solitude. May RK bless you with a long life.
Another quiet day, I hope. What is it? I don't abide fancy clothes, but you look like you might. I hear Radiant Raiments has a large selection. Mm-hmm.
Blessings of the Eight Divines upon you. How may I help? Let us walk in the steps of the Divines.
Remind us of our place when we forget.
May knowledge of your divinity carry us through our daily trials. Let us walk in the steps of the Divines. Bless. You look troubled. Have you come seeking guidance? Those who worship at the shrines will sometimes receive boons from the gods themselves. The nature of the favors varies per deity. Please, feel free to worship at any or all of the shrines. Ah, yes. That once held the shrine to Talos. But the worship of Talos was banned by the White Gold Concordat some time ago. It's the peace treaty that ended the war with the elves of the Aldmeri Dominion. The Dominion recognized the heresy of proclaiming Talos a god. Talos was a great man, and a great emperor, but that does not make him a god. No matter how much the Stormcloaks may wish it were so. The strong and honorable always carry the blessing of the Eight.
Someday soon you will all see battle, and what you do here today may well save your lives. Come on now. I want those arrows dead center. That need something? Not my finest hour. Rogvir was a fine and honorable man. Sometimes you just do what needs to be done. You don't have to hate a man to kill him. Though, admittedly, it helps. That I am. Train the recruits. Turn boys into men. That sort of thing. Thinking of asking the General for some training books. Give the soldiers something to do while they're on rest. Something besides drinking. Ever seen a book called The Mirror? We used to hand it out to boys looking to learn basic shield work. Good on you. Their aim could be steadier, but they're battle-ready. Can any man hope to be ready for a dragon? I can but hone their skills and harden their hearts. The rest is up to the gods. Keep my men in your prayers. They'll need them if they don't shape up.
If you see any signs of Talos worship, it's your obligation to report them to me. Mm-hmm.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. But what can I help you with? It's almost all I have time for these days. The men training here in Solitude, and the troops out in the field. They all need weapons and armor. You should look into joining. They could use every hand they can get. To be honest, no. But High King Torygg supported them. And now, her Lady Elisif has thrown in with them. You could say I'm a king's man at heart. I guess that's Jarl's man now. My loyalty lies with Solitude. So, where Jarl Elisif leads, I follow. Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge never rests.
Welcome to Bits and Pieces. I'm sure you'll find what you need here. Huh. You know, you've got a certain fire in your eyes. Just like my Beerend. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Come back to Bits and Pieces anytime.
Hello, I'm Gisli. But you can just call me Erica's sister. Everyone does. We'll speak again later, if we must.
A coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever. Take a load off and enjoy the atmosphere. Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Of course. Of course. Well, as it turns out, I had a pet skeever when I was a boy, and he used to wink. They were smaller back then. Remember the winking skeever next time you're footsore.
Take my advice. Never gamble. Damn Ernskar has me in debt up to the eyes.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother. Why? What are you gonna do? Cry? I don't have to take that from you. Do your worst. I'll show you a real fight. I'll skin you alive. Damn you! I'll show you what a real orc can do. Ah! Enough! This ends now! Ah! Ah! You puny weakling. I fought worse than you.
plates, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Aye.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.